walking Butte Mountain Homestead. I'm squinting because there's a cloud, then there's sunshine, but today we have a gift of really nice temperatures. It's only supposed to get 75 today. Right now it's only, I think, 61 and it's cloudy. So it's a wonderful gift for us here in Northern California when we've already seen 100-degree days. So this is technically Memorial Weekend. You'll see this on Monday, so I hope everyone had I want to say happy because it's a Memorial Day, but a good weekend. Hopefully you remembered those that have fallen for our freedoms. I can say that. My dad was a Vietnam veteran and passed away 15 years ago this year. So it's always a good time, especially right now with everything going on, to remember our fallen soldiers that protected us and our freedoms. So there's that. But I hope you enjoyed family and friends and just relaxed and just remembered those things. But yeah, look at the clouds. Actually looks like it might rain, but I didn't do any videos this week because we had 20 and 30 mile an hour gust most days, and I did work outside the home. I got some things done inside the home. I had no choice. So yeah, one sad thing, we did lose one of our laying hens this week, so that was kind of sad. It's never a good day when you lose something that you know, you see every day and you pick up and hold, or you know, provides food for you. So it's never a good day when that happens. So I do think this year I'm going to either in the fall or in next spring, I'm just going to get ready to bring in some new ones. We have 5 hens now. We had 6, but we're only getting 3 eggs a day, even after they're molting. So one doesn't look like she's recovering, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I might pick up some poultry lime. So anyways, today I was going to do some weed control and do some spraying, but I'm not able to do that right now. The wind is picking up. We're supposed to get 5 to 10, but I am going to do some cleanup of some flowers and see what damage was done from the winds. Hold on one second. See what damage was done from the winds, do some cleanup. The rust has taken over on my roses, so I'm not very happy about that. I might get out the copper fungicide and see if that will help. And as soon as the hollyhocks are done, they're getting cut back to nothing. So, because that's where it's originating from. I hope I don't lose my Eden Rose, the one by the arbor here behind me. That one right there. But yeah, I'm just going to go through and do some deadheading. I'm actually going to turn the camera around right now, and I'm going to show you on one thing I'm excited to, well, not excited, but I've been waiting to get working on. So hold on. So I've been waiting for the daffodil foliage to die back, which it's pretty much yellow. So but look at these cute little these are in the tulip family. They are so cute. I forgot about them, and this year they're doing awesome. But so I'm going to cut back the daffodil foliage. That'll give the zinnias in there some room to stretch. We have echinacea blooming, and I'm not sure what's going on here with this buddleia, so I'm going to try to figure that out. Yeah, I just need to do some cut back in here. The osteopermum I need to cut back. Let's see, over there too. But yeah, see, the wind knocked the chair over. We keep the fire pit tilted over so it doesn't fill with rain or get knocked over by the wind. So, but I'm not sure what's going on here with this buddleia at all. I'm not sure at all. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. And it looks like it needs a drink of water, so I'm not sure why the water's not on, but I'm gonna get it a drink of water. And yeah, cut this back. And let's see, I'm going to cut back the tide roses over there. I'm just going to go through and just do those. I'm not going to look at anything else. I'm just going to do those. Those are really bugging me on how they're growing. So I think in January they're going to get a good hard cut back. But I'm going to get some stuff watered that I have to hand water. I do need to deadhead the Litchfield Angel Roses, but I need to deadhead these. So yeah, I just need to do a lot of deadheading. See that rust? Oh, it's driving me nuts. I don't want to lose this. This is so gorgeous. But yeah, I need to give the potatoes some water. Oh, I got the asparagus jungle tied up. I just bought some wooden stakes and hammered them in, and then just took some twine and then staked it up. So, or you know, pushed it back. But there's some that are dying, so I can get those out of there. Those are the ones that have already died. So, pruned the lime tree. We do have limes on there, so fingers crossed they stay and they don't self-drop. I had wrapped the blueberry bushes and the peach tree, but the wind, holy smokes, something else. Oh, I think I've got rust on my darn green beans. I am telling you, I am just not happy here about this darn rust. I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm going to cut those leaves off, but I was talking to my aunt about, I had put the cover on here, and she thinks if I have spider mites that I'm going to have them anyways because they come up from underneath, but I don't know what's going on here, but look at all the growth on the cantaloupe. I started to train it up there. Let's see what else we got going on. Pole beans are, that's now taller, I think just about as tall as I am. Still no flowers, but that's okay. Oh, this one I need to tell it what to do. Anyway, so like I said, I'm just going to walk around and see what needs to be done, and as soon as it, the wind stops, then I can do some weed intervention. Yes, girls. Yes, girls. I'm going to cut that hollyhock back. Yes, see how they're... Oh, I was going to show you what they're doing. Look at that. And this is right by these hollyhocks. So, I just need to just cut them back. But I'm going to have lots of lemons this year. This is my Meyer lemon bush. Look at that. Good morning, girls. Oh, I need to clean out your water. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to start tackling all this. Oh, this is totally gross, but this, if you have animals or chickens or an area that's kind of farmish, you need to get one of the fly traps. I'm telling you, that thing is worth its weight in gold. It stinks like death. Truly. I mean, I'm sitting here trying not to gag, but you just fill it up with water and it brings them in, and I need to actually change that one out, but it is so gross. So, get you one of those for sure. But, yeah, look at the cloudy sky. I did do some staking on the tomatoes yesterday. I realized, and I need to go now and fix them, but I realized that I think I did some of them wrong. I was clipping them the opposite way. The Tulsi basil's coming along. Yeah, I had to turn the fountain off all week because it was just spilling water out of it. So I'll show you the cottage garden real quick. Oh, I did get this thing emptied, and I put in some cute little I don't remember the name. I should have remembered it. Darn it. Huh. If I find it, I'll tell you. But and then just a red geranium for Memorial Day and 4th of July. But we'll see. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this here. I might move it back over by the shed and then move that black urn right there. So, But yeah, I've got zinnias blooming. Got echinacea blooming. The dahlias are coming through and the weeds. But yeah, store damage knocked over that. So I just need to get through and do some cleanup. So I'm going to do that. Oh, that hollyhock bloomed. Look at this. I'm not sure. I think this was also supposed to be the black one, even though it's not. But look at how pretty that is. I'm not sure I wanted that color in this cottage garden, but here it is. So she's staying for right now. And I don't think I want her to reseed, so I think I will cut her stalk as soon as she goes to seed, which is she's getting ready to. But yeah, interesting. That's from the wind. But that's where we're at. The hydrangea I moved is doing really well. So I don't have water hooked to it because it gets water naturally ran off from the garden beds. So it stays, and the tree, you know, the water from the tree. So it stays gets plenty of moisture. But see, there's the runoff from the beds. So same with this one, it just waters this. So she's getting used to the being here. So, but since I did water, I can just come through and pull these weeds really quick. I didn't get the roots on those, but that's okay. Anyways, oh, and another fun thing is I was able to pick some raspberries this week from my raspberry canes already. They're only 2 years old, so that was kind of fun. I picked some blueberries, but yep, lots to do. I just need to focus, pick a project and do it, and then move on to the next one. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update on where we're at on everything. Oh, see, there's the blueberry nets and the peach tree net. I got this weeded the other day. But yeah, I need to cut back the apple branches, and I did have an apricot. See, we're getting ready to have some apricots. Not that many, but that's okay. Probably next week I'll be able to eat them. The one I picked was a little tart, but it was alright. So, anyways, yeah, the wind, look what the wind did. It just beat the tar out of these trees. Look at all the leaves are gone. So, yes, girls, you want your num-nums, huh? You want your num-nums, huh? I caved and I got them some anyways. They just look forward to it, and they don't differentiate when it's winter versus summer as far as getting treats or not. So I'm not sure about that, but anyways, we should have green beans. Look at that. I think we see what we got going on here. See, we got a green bean. Nice. Yep, here in a week or two. I should have lots of them. Get some canning done. I'm excited about that. Get these pulled back over here. Alright guys, I'm going to turn the camera off and get some stuff done, and I'll show you as I go. So, stay tuned. Okay, I just found, look at that, spider mites. It's almost decimated. So I just went ahead and pulled it. I'm going to go put it in a bag and I'm going to throw it away. And hopefully I'm going to come through here and I'm going to spray this plant for sure. This plant for sure. I'm going to get some neem oil sprayed on it. Look at this. Gosh darn it. Got green beans on there though. So, yeah, I'm going to get this one sprayed for sure. So, I'm going to take care of this and get the soil treated and this plant treated before I lose everything. So, this is the neem oil that I'm going to use. I can also use it for rust, but because I already have the copper fungicide bibonide, I have a lot of that, and that's a concentrate. So I just have 2 bottles of the neem oil. So I'm just going to go through right now and spray those one plants. There's no bees over there right now, so I'm okay with doing it right now. It's just spider mites come on so fast that I'm not going to chance losing my whole crop of green beans again. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a spray and then get that mixed up. Although I might need to wait now because I do need to spray that a little bit more freely. And the wind is coming up pretty good. So I'm just going to, the green bean plants are low, so I'm just going to do those really quick and then do some deadheading and go from there. Okay, I went ahead and got all the dead foliage. I did cut back any, any dead or diseased plants. I just realized that I scrooched right by a weed. Oh, goodness sakes. They're imposters. What I also noticed is this bed is not getting any water. So I need to go turn on the water system and find out why it's not getting any water. I mean, it's dry. So that concerns me. I did give some of the osteoperma my haircut. It was hard to get some of the foliage out from these little guys, but the yarrow's in there. There's some zinnias. I don't see as many zinnias as I thought I planted, but hopefully they pop up. And then that hollyhock, I didn't like it, twisty turny. And then these I'm going to transplant now that I see what color they are. So I'm going to transplant those out in the landscape. But yeah, nothing's watered. So I'm going to go turn that on real quick and find out what's going on. Gene had came home, so I wanted to see what he was up to. And then here's some echinacea volunteers. So I'm going to wait for those to get a little bit bigger. There's a baby one. So I'm going to wait for these to get a little bit bigger and then I'll transplant those. I think there's a couple in there. So yeah, just did some weeding. And so now I'm going to figure out the water. And then move on to, oh, and there's another echinacea too. So I'm going to wait for those to get a little bit bigger and then I'll transplant them. But anyways, hang tight while I figure out the water. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick what's going on here. That battery flashing button, that means it's needs batteries. So I'm going to change the batteries in it, and that's why it hasn't been coming on. So luckily I didn't lose all of those plants. So Gene always keeps our batteries really stocked. So I'm going to go in and get some batteries and get this bad boy going. Okay, I'm switching gears. I'm still going to do the west side today because it's supposed to be like this all day. So I told Gene I'm working till dark. So this is truly a gift. I have nothing I need to leave the house for. We've got everything we need. We're leaving out of town tomorrow for a couple days. So you'll see this video afterwards. But so I'm getting stuff done today. So I'm going to right now. I just realized how much water things weren't getting because the verbena is actually dying back. But it's getting ready to go to seed, so it's getting a haircut down to probably there. I'm taking her down. So in the morning glory's kind of choking it out anyways. But so yep, I'm going to get that done and then take the cart down and then just work around the yard. I'm going to do kind of high impact things. I'm going to do that crepe myrtle suckers. I'm going to do the apple tree. I'm going to do some deadheading, and I'm just going to piddle around all day and hopefully make a difference. So I'm going to set you up on time lapse and get this going. Okay, as you can tell, I did a really hard prune. There's a lot of actually dead on that end one, so I think I'm going to actually pull it. Sometimes, well, every year the bindweed, it gets a powdery mildew before it dies, and I think it infected that end plant. But these things are so prolific that it'll fill in no time, so I'm just going to get the cart loaded up. And then I do need to do some fine tuning to make it look more even. But yeah, it looks a lot better. I mean, I like how pretty and wispy it is, but the bindweed was just growing up through it. We also call it morning glory. It's not the pretty morning glory, it's the weed one. But anyways, so I'm going to get the cart loaded up and get this taken care of and cleaned up. And then I'll show you when I'm all done. Hi guys, it is later in the day. We worked, Jean got home and we just got after it, but as you can see, I got the one dug up and got most of the debris picked up. It's pretty windy right now, so I'm not even going to try to rake it or use the blower to get it out of here, but I got the drip fixed. I think I told you that, but that hydrangea probably will get more sun now. I've done 2 loads down to the yard waste, and then Jean and I decided that we want to start keeping this area a little green, just so that it's not so dry, dry looking for that area. So my pants are soaking wet, but I've been trying to figure out that sprinkler. I hate those things. It doesn't matter how much money you spend on them. They never work right. But so, and I got those roses all pruned. Let's see, I got the apple tree pruned out there. I found 4 apples on that tree when I went to prune it, so that's a nice little bonus. I'll take you down there and show you that in a second, so hang tight. I also noticed that these rose bushes are covered in rust, so I need to go, I think I have some rose care, and I'm just gonna douse them. It's all systemic, so I hope I do, but yeah, they're just covered in black spot and fungus. I don't know if it was all the rain we got for us, but yeah, there's rust. So, I mean, this is real life. I'm not hiding anything. So, this is very discouraging for me, but I mean, look at that. Just all the fungus issues. Oh, I'm so upset. But let me take you over here. I'll show you the 4 apples that we have. Look at that. I think these are Fuji's. Yeah, we have Fuji, Honeycrisp, Ruby or Rubinette, Red Rubinette or something like that. I think we have 2 Fuji's. So, or a Gala, Honeycrisp, Fuji, and then the Red Rubinette. But yeah, pretty cool. And then I didn't dig up that lilac because that's low on the priority list. But the figs are coming on. Yay! That'll be a snack for me, a little one. And then I got this apple tree all pruned up and start letting it get some energy going. So anyways, I did start to prune these right here. And I think this video is really long. I started to watch it at lunchtime and then I kind of dozed off, and it's Saturday, so I enjoyed that. But I'm going to get in here and start to tackle this a little bit. And I think I'm just going to go ahead. Those hollyhocks are just about done, so I'm just going to go ahead and take out some of them. Now I'm going to prune the crepe myrtle. pick up a lot of these branches that I'd taken off the crepe myrtle. I'm going to try to deadhead. I don't think I'm going to make it over to the west side tonight, but that's okay. This all needs to be done, and this part's been neglected because I just haven't wanted to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. But I will show you when I'm all done and then get this video wrapped up. Okay, as you can see, I did a thing. Most of the plants were actually died back. So I think it was 94 days. So yeah. So I did that. I did leave 2 plants because they're fairly new and they're not died back. But I got that whole gray lug full. I mean, look at that. There, I am going to take out all these little guys and we'll eat those fresh. I'm going to separate them out by sizes. So, and then I think I'm going to keep them on racks in my craft room, since I can cover them and they can stay cooler in there, so they might last a little bit longer. So I'm going to just keep the big ones in trays like this. So I'm going to have Jean help me carry that onto the porch so I can separate them and then make room on those racks for them. So yeah, that was pretty awesome. Let's see, what else did I get done? I just weeded through here, and I'm out of oomph, guys. I've been outside since 8 o'clock this morning, minus lunch and resting, so I'm pooped. I've done 3 cartloads down to the brush pile, and you know what though? It has felt awesome. I just love on days where I can just be outside and not sweat and just get a lot of stuff done. I didn't get it all done, but I didn't predict that I was going to, but I got weeded to here, and then I did deadhead this rose bush. Yeah, I deadheaded this rose bush. I got what rose petals I could gather without picking up rocks and bark. I took away the rose bush that was coming over. It was actually touching the crepe myrtle. I pruned the crepe myrtle, and I did pick up some of this brush here, but this is what I have left. So hopefully next weekend I can get that done. So yeah, I did get some, I didn't have any granule rose care, but I did have a different bottle of the fungicide. So I had to just put it in a different bottle because it was all clogged up, but whatever. Anyways, so I got that sprayed, and I just got some weeding done that I could get done. So I mean, I got a lot done. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I know it's a long one, but anyways, I hope you got some enjoyment and learned something out of it. And thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe and all that good stuff. Remember to always be kind and do what makes you happy. Thanks, guys. Bye.